Dan Bilzerian, also known as the king of Instagram. He has a lifestyle as controversial as it is enticing. He's a playboy and a professional poker player. He has gained so much popularity and hangs around celebrities like Floyd Mayweather. With 30 million Instagram followers, he's stapled himself as an internet celebrity. He's claimed he's made his fortunes by playing poker, but it has been said that he actually got his money from trust funds his father set up. His father was a white-collar criminal, so of course there is a lot of controversy brought on Bilzerian. But as of 2020, he has a net worth of roughly $200 million. He became famous on Instagram by posting pictures of his lavish lifestyle. These posts gained a lot of attention and his numbers skyrocketed. With his extravagant lifestyle, he's definitely made some strange purchases. In this video, we will be going over Dan Bilzerian's strangest purchases. But before we get into that, be sure to subscribe to the channel and drop a comment down below. We appreciate everyone watching our videos. Now let's get on to the list. Now when you have money to blow like Bilzerian, buying luxury cars is no problem. Bilzerian has a $5 million car collection. And don't worry, if you haven't seen them, he's already posted pictures of all of them to his Instagram. His collection includes a Lamborghini Aventador, a Mercedes-Benz Brabus, a vintage 1965 Shelby Cobra, a Bentley Continental, and much more. I'm sure any car fanatic would be impressed by his collection. So cars are cool of course, but what about further trips? That's no problem for Bilzerian because he dropped $6 million on a private jet. The jet is older. It was built in 1987 and owned by a corporation called ITT before Bilzerian purchased it through his company. Bilzerian also spent over $170,000 on a racing dune buggy. He owns many dune buggies, but the cost of this one is just insane. I mean, this dune buggy is worth the same amount as a house. But for the thrill-seeking Bilzerian, it cost him pennies compared to his fortune. So enough motor vehicles, let's talk about his guns. Bilzerian is known to also be a huge gun fanatic. In his personal home, he has a space called the office where he stores hundreds of semi-automatic and other type of guns. The collection alone is worth nearly $1 million, but his glorification of guns have caused him a lot of controversy. But for Dan, he's used to it, and it's all part of his character. Another strange purchase Bilzerian made is on his pet goats. That's right, Dan has over $3 million spent on pet goats. You know, most people don't have pet goats, but for Dan, he has plenty, 2 to be exact, named Zeus and Beatrice. His 2 pet goats have been featured on his Instagram plenty of times. Definitely a weird purchase for anyone. Forget dogs and cats, pet goats it is. And when you're worth $200 million, spending $10 million on a Las Vegas mansion isn't a terrible idea. And that's what Bilzerian did. The Bachelor Pad has 5 bedrooms and 9 bath cribs, which is expanded over 9,400 square feet. It has an incredible view of the city, and of course it contains a vault for his guns. It has a fancy pool and a hot tub too, but it also has a built-in backyard grill and bar. Just insane.
Yeah, pretty cool, right? Got a Game of Thrones feel to it.
Yeah, so how much of the house was designed when you moved in, and how much did you have designed?
I did all of it. I mean, I put all this stone in here and the stone out there and hired an interior decorator, but I picked out most of the stuff.
His last purchase that we'll be going over is his Bel Air Mansion worth $250 million. Now looking at his net worth and the cost of this mansion, the numbers don't really add up, but Bilzerian still managed to lease this place. The 31,000 square foot Bel Air Mega Mansion was completed in 2017 by a spec developer, Donald Bolin.
Talk about big screens. This house has the biggest, best screens in America for a residential home. We're going to start with the home movie theater.
The ultra-contemporary beast sits high above the roadway and behind a metal gate. According to the listing, the motor court can hold 70 cars and there is garage space for 14. It has a 2-lane bowling alley, commercial-sized kitchen, a movie theater, a whole separate room dedicated to candy, 12 bedrooms, and 23 bathrooms. It's safe to say he's having the time of his life in there. And with all that being said, that wraps up our list of the strangest things Dan Bilzerian has purchased. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and drop a like.